What's the mighty good word, party folk? It's your Mile High Priest. I'm up here on Jupiter's Day, February 8th, recording this prior to the new moon in Aquarius. Regardless, this is the collective message for the new moon in Aquarius, the Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year to all. Year of the Dragon, Year of the Wood Dragon. Wood in reference to a lot of different ways, unconventional manners in technology and technology used unconventionally. Very fitting for this lunation, Aquarius, thinking outside of the box, doing things differently for the best, for the better, for the most, or otherwise, right? As we can see, either you work for society or on the other end of it. No qualms here either way. Glad you're joining us. Hopefully you're on the right side of things. Who's to say what the right side is? Before I get myself in trouble. I do want to say that I have been trying to figure out the different messages that I've been relating in the longer videos. So hoping to just stick with the lunation, the lunar message. Regardless, I still have the cards that I was meditating on. If you want to dive deeper into the messages from Spirit that pertain to this Mercury card here and the Magician and the Four of Swords, I strongly suggest checking out the messages from Spirit video that I just released prior to this one. So I'm getting, just as an extension of that message, I'm getting that there's, if you haven't put it to rest, because there is a need to walk away. I'm getting so many different messages, like there's a lot of air travel, air communication. So communication via online, via, all the web software, all the video chatting, a lot of an increase in that in general for the collective over the next month, over the next ever so amount of time, or it'll experience that brevity, like that quick upheaval with the downswings being less as time goes by. So a lot of need to actually unplug when it's time to unplug, giving yourself that tendency or habit to alleviate and rest. Okay. You could also be traveling for, like, this travel could involve, it is a bridge. It's meant to bridge the gap between where you are now and where you're going in the future. So, but it could have to do with money, wealth, like a job interview, or it could have something to do with family. So emotional connection. It could have something to do with a new passion, that sort of thing, a new kind of vision that you're on. It could just be a shift in mentality. It could be a shift in where you're taking, how you take action and where you're taking action to get to that sort of thing. With that, I just want to jump into the message already. This longer lunation, so because it's a new moon, it's very exciting. A lot of jittery energy in general because of the Aquarius new moon. Please feel free to reach out to friends if you need help with anything. Right now the community is good, it's vibing, it's just live, enjoy, be free, be more childlike, tend to your inner child. Is your child feeling protected? Is your inner child feeling protected? Are you setting yourself up to win your manifestation? And then beyond that, are you actually setting yourself up to withstand the force and impact that manifestation will drive into your life, and so on and so forth. So the new moon falls tomorrow, right? Near 21 degrees of Aquarius. The lunation that is the first quarter moon lunation that is part of this longer family occurs in November of this year while the sun's in Scorpio and the moon's in Aquarius. The full moon, the pinnacle, will be in August of 2025 when the sun's in Leo and the moon's around 17 degrees of Aquarius. And then the final aspect will be the sun in Taurus squaring the moon for the last quarter moon in around 20 degrees of Aquarius. Okay, so from now, February 2024, first quarter moon, November 2024, full moon, August 2025, and last quarter moon, May of 2026. Okay, so that's the longer 2.5 year cycle that we're working with. The shorter 28-day period goes until the new moon in Pisces later in March. Yes. So with that, magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings and queens, this is your highest royal, most wavy court. My brain's kind of wavy right now with all this Aquarius energy. Sun, moon, and Mercury, soon Mars and Venus will follow into Mercury. Okay, I'm your effervescent mercurial, very Aquarian, very childtastic gesture with your divine messages for your inspiration, your spiritual exaltation, and your divine growth, your human evolution. Okay, I have a few decks here that I want to pull from. So remember, are you just, because it could be frustrating to be in the midst of so much right now and then to be trying to go on to a new path. Remember that you don't want to put all the fight in at the forefront, because this fight will last. Okay, so you're creating and manifesting something bigger and larger that will be unfolding over time. And so are you actually creating space not just for the acquiring and attainment of your manifestation? Are you creating space to actually withstand and hold it in place? Because it may seem like a fight now, but you're actually going to be in the thick of it when you manifest it. So it's not that be careful what you manifest, or like be careful what you wish for. It's, are you thinking pragmatically, or are you letting your emotions get the best of you? Is the frustration getting the best of you? As frustrating as it is to manifest this in reality, is as frustrating as it will be to keep it in reality? Or is it that you can shift your mindset now from frustration to actual enjoyment and actually just feeling the tough love aspect of Aquarius? When Venus goes into Aquarius, you will understand what I'm saying as far as like tough love. You will feel the tough love. You will feel tough. You will feel like you want to exert tough love. So like that's what the universe is exerting upon you right now. That's where this lunation comes in and is kicking your behind, where it's asking you, do you want this to be tough love, or do you want it to be unconditional love? Are you making sure that you're internally protected, that your inner child feels safe? Are you making sure that you can handle what's to come as far as like getting your rest and maintaining your energy? So instead, again, of focusing on what hasn't happened and what fell apart and where you're at right now as far as exhibiting emotions that are stuck in that loss, or like why, or kind of in a disappointment. Instead of that, can you shift to actually enjoying the time and making sure really that you're setting yourself up for that brilliant success over the next few years, right? I may want to read that one, the moth, okay? But remember that the moth comes with a lot of wisdom. The moth comes with the aspect of setting your sights where you want to go. So it's making sure that the path is clear, making sure that you're thinking pragmatically, not too pragmatically. Then I have the stingray. So here we go, the hummingbird, and then tarantula. Bottom of the deck. That's a message from your ancestors, right? That was a message from spirit. Are you listening? There is something about seeing something outside of the box, but you've gained wisdom, so apply it. Don't, if you feel like you're having to jump through hoops, or if you feel that you have to perform to get something, remember that there is a quality of that. Faking it till you make it. But if it's something that you're not passionate about, then do you have that confidence to actually call yourself out and turn away from it and move away from it? And yes, there can be that humor involved where it's like, are you just beating your head on the wall, like banging your head on the wall for not a good reason, right? Are the reasons that you're going for what you're going for your highest good? Like, are you just manifesting for the sake of just getting through it, right? Like, yes, we all need to pay our bills, but what else will you do with that money, with that energy, with that space, with how will you treat the money when you get it? All of those things come into play now, because it's a shift. A lot of as the planets shift, so do we, and so we're being asked to shift too. Like, where does your attention go? Where do you put all your attention? I may have to actually read the moth. I love the hummingbird too. Okay. Also, careful with what you say. Okay, careful with what you're listening to. Are you paying attention too much? This message has come up recently. Are you paying attention too much to the negative thinking, negative people, negative news, negative messages? What can you cut out that is not meant to be on this path that you're now going on to? Thank you so much, Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra, Mercury. Please, Moon in Aquarius, what messages do we have for the collective? What's rising up in the collective during this new moon in Aquarius? So yeah, speaking your truth, but also, are you too empathic, too sympathetic? Are you not sympathetic enough? Are you not compassionate enough? Are you seeking the highest good of all involved? Or is your manifestation for the highest good of all involved? Again, watch what you say. The hummingbird is a shamanic symbol. So a teacher, who is your teacher? It could be a spirit guide. It could be actually have you taken time out to meditate to get answers. The answers could be inside of you. So if you're frustrated, it is probably best to take the time out to rest and to not linger in negativity. It's the way you talk to yourself. It's the way you talk to others. It's the way you let others talk to you. It's what you're listening to. It's what you're looking at. Where's your attention going? Why is it going there? Is it worth it? Is your time, energy, focus all worth? Is it all worth where you're putting all your attention and focus on? Is it worth it? Is it working for you? Can you flip it? Can you flip the script? Can you reverse it so that it actually makes sense for your timeline and doesn't aggravate you, doesn't cause internal frustration more than you're already in a mode like that? You may be in a mode like that. So for the message from the new moon, your commitment is being tested. Fixed. I'm sorry, I don't know why I get fixed. It's first quarter moon, but Aquarius is a fixed sign, right? So like you're in the midst of your manifestation. Can you relax? Can you? And I always hate to say that. But this is a very spiritual moment, right? For your commitment to be tested, it's like that's when we surrender to divine. That's when we say, okay, I surrender. I must contemplate. I must meditate. I must not overthink. I must not overdo. I must not overspend, overextend, and overdo it. Okay. This is what's rising up in you, okay? Believe in the impossible. The title of the message from Spirit, which is a video that comes before this one, it is to believe it is to know it, right? It's like you know that if you know that this is meant for you, then it is. Then you know that it is coming and it will come to fruition, right? This only happens ever so often. So this message could be very timely, and that's something that you're thinking about that could be slipping away. Have you made the decision to take it on? If you're spending too much time on weighing too many decisions out, that could be what's actually driving you to miss the opportunity. So don't miss the boat, don't miss the opportunity. Now's the time to actually just make the decision, to clear your mind, and then to start taking steps towards it, okay? That's why your commitment is being tested, not because Spirit wants to punish you. It has a lot to do with your mind, the energy field, clearing out. Use feathers, use sound, use music, use incense, smoke, cleanse, meditate, sit, relax, get some sleep. Don't talk too much. Don't say too much. Okay, your hard work is paying off. New Moon in Capricorn, you've already been working on this. Like I said, you've already aligned yourself with what you want to go for. Now, if it's feeling too much like you're not right, like if you're I'm not really getting that, but like the message is there that if it's too draining, if it's too much of a performance, then is it really for you? But there has to be some sort of outwardly performative action for you to get this. So it could be repetitive. It could feel repetitive, like you're having to redo and redo. Take, for example, like you have to take 50 interviews before you get a job. Yes, but like why do you have to do 50 interviews? Because that's how long it's going to take you to get the job. And it's not because Spirit hates you. It's because there is a sort of a fight against the time. There's a fight against the old way of doing, and then there's the coming into the new. So it's part of the transition, right? Again, the moth speaks of transition. It speaks of dark to light. So it's being like you're in the middle of both, right? And your faith, your commitment is being tested. Your belief is being tested. Your belief that this is for you is being tested. Trust that it is for you. Know that it's for you. Okay. From dark to light. Now, this is not despite a time to give rather than take, right? That's what I was saying too with even if you feel like your commitment is being tested, is your heart still in it? Can you get some joy out of it? Can you take a step back a little bit? Like, is there a little bit of leeway where you can take some time out to rest, to breathe? Do you have to really control every aspect of it? Is there a little bit of loosening? Is there a middle ground? Is there something that you've learned from this previous phase, the last 2.5 years? What have you learned about coming out of that? What have you learned from being in that? A message is coming from that, the last 2.5 years, that applies to how you're attempting to manifest this new beginning. Like something that is not meant to be going into this new phase, right? Like, what knocks you off your emotional stability? What part of you in the mind causes you to get emotionally upset? Then you like talk negatively to others or to yourself. More importantly, what part in your mind causes you to become emotionally upset, and then you trigger the mind to think negatively and work against you. Okay, all of that. I'm just gonna pull a few of these from Symbolic Soul to Roll. Oh yeah, these are the animal spirit from Kim Kron's. Have the Lovers and the 10 of Cups. So new contract. An old way of feeling is in the way, right? Old feelings are in the way. If you have not moved away from it, if you have not given it a rest, why haven't you given it a rest? Pisces, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, yes. Libra, the Moon, Virgo, and Pisces. Sorry. Yep. Okay. No, what's at the bottom? The Hermit. Yeah, Virgo. We've got Libra, Virgo, the Moon, and then we have Fire, so Scorpio. Okay. What needs to go? Your disbelief, your tendency to overthink, your tendency to over fixate. What are you fixating on? What details are driving you mad? What details should you not be fixating on? What is blocking the flow? Okay, the flow from you leaving the shadow. Okay, enough tending to the shadow. Now tend to the light. Okay, go to the light. Believe that you're out of the shadow. Believe that old is over. Okay. Children could have a lot. Protecting children. There's a lesson that you are teaching children. You're teaching a child. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. You could work with angels. Number 20, number 2. Yeah, a lot of too many decisions that don't all need to be made at once. What can you calmly? It's the longer haul. There's this long haul. We have the whole rest of the year. We have the rest of the year. I don't know why I'm saying that. 5 of Swords. Who do you speak softly? Speaks collected. Did I mention how grateful I am to have this platform to talk to y'all? I greatly appreciate that I have over 150 subscribers and we're growing slowly but surely. I do have a lot of love for you guys. I do honor my breaks, and during my breaks I'm thinking, boy, I want to post some video. But I'm back. I only took a few days off. I know that you guys probably don't place that much emphasis. But like, this is part of my work, right? Okay. Yes, make the decision to leave. Like, don't cater to anyone who's gonna take any time away from you. Okay, look, the hermit flipped once I said that. There's something about taking time out, talking to spirit. What's going to help you believe in spirit? You've already left. The hard part was leaving, so now the hard part is over. 3 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Pentacles upright, 5 of Swords upright. Okay, so again, don't allow that old to linger, the old feelings. Make the decision to move away from them. You must make the decision to move away from those old reactions, old upsets, whatever triggers your mind to overreact or cut yourself out. Like, don't cut yourself out. You're going in the right path. You've already been working so hard. This is just a test. It's a test. Oh, we're going from the 4 of Swords to the 5 of Swords. Okay, so yeah, like, you are gonna, like, this, you're in it. Like, go take time out to rest. Don't allow the mind to like shift you out of this. Like, you will own it. You are owning it. You will get the money. Wow. I'm like you guys got me over here like flipping it. Okay, who can help you? Who can help you to relax? Who can help you to feel joy? Who can help you to come back to joy? Okay. I want to leave it there. I just want to get some clarification on the 5 of Swords. New Moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. Ooh. 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, King of Cups, so Scorpio, Pisces, heavily there, masculine, and then the 2 of Swords. Okay, yeah. Yes, it's what I was saying. What details there's some fixation on what isn't blooming. Like, not everything has bloomed yet, so keep that in mind, that you will continue to see the blooms. And if you're already seeing the blooms, then make sure that they're the right ones, but don't fixate on too much of that. Believe that the blooms will bloom. Believe that your seeds will rise, will come to surface and then bloom. Okay, you've keep making the decision. Keep putting your mind calmly to rest. Okay, it is very performative. There is something about performing. You must perform. There's a little bit of that fake it till you make it, but it is more so keeping yourself in emotional stability, emotional alignment, because this is part of the vision. This is why the hard work is paying off. See, you're getting the 5-5. You're getting the 5s and the 5, the 55. Okay, but your hard work, you're getting the 2 of Swords, you're getting the 2 of Wands. Okay, Mars and Aries, I know you're ready to bust out that door, but like, are you ready for the big fight? Okay, because you must get ready for the big fight. So not yet. It's gonna be fun, but first we gotta honor that all the wisdom that you've gained. Okay, about how the mind and your emotions, and if it's, and is it just you that you're fighting for? Because remember, you're fighting for something in the community. So what will you give back to the community? What is it worth it to the community? Is it worth it to you as much as you give? Is what you're giving to the community, does it match the amount that you give to yourself? Do you give to yourself as much as you give to others, and vice versa, right? Like, Where are you too selfish? Where are you not protective enough? Those sorts of things. Now I really do want to read the Moth. Thank you all. Sorry about the beeping in the beginning of the video. It's like the truck took quite a while to back up. Like nothing's going on out there, so please take your time. You gotta be careful, right? Take your time, right? That's the message I'm giving you, and I'm telling the truck over here to hurry. Okay, impulsive, hasty, wishful. That's what the Moth is. The Moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind Moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. When in balance, enthusiastic, whimsical. Whimsical, all right. When out of balance, idealizes others, jittery. To bring into balance, finish a project. Okay, so see this through. You will see it through. You got this. Believe in it. Believe in the test, and that the test is meant for you to realize your wisdom, that already you possess this knowledge. You have experienced a lot, is what the Three of Swords tells me. Okay, you're fighting, you're being tested for a lot. That's what the Five of Swords tells me. You have made the right decision. That's what the Two of Swords tells me. You are coming into emotional stability. That's what this King tells me. Make sure that you're not just looking at the shiny, or you're looking at everything that is conspiring to work for you and with you and to support you as you attain, as you work for, as you set your sights on bigger, better, and the future, right? What's worth bringing with you and what's worth cutting out, what's not worth bringing with you. What can you believe in? What do you trust in? Is it God? Is it a vision? Is it you? Is it you and God and the vision? Are you leaving all of that old junk behind? Are you tending to your inner child? Are you creating a safe space for your inner child as you enter this new world? You want all of this good, majestic manifestation. You want the wealth. You want the abundance. Is there space for it? Make sure there is. Honor you. Honor yourself, honor your hard work. You've got this. Whew. Set your boundaries, set your limits. Upward, onward, inward, onward, upward, all the words. I honor you and I honor your path. Please enjoy. Happy new moon. Happy Lunar New Year. Happy year of the wood dragon. The wood dragon, sure, fancy stuff, right? A lot of fire, okay? There's coming. Get ready. You've got this.